All right. Hello, everybody. So we have a horse running here at LoneStar, and I just found out that Hernandez is off his mounts today, Harry Hernandez. So I'm not sure who's riding, but let's get to the feed.
6, Too Much Guitar, 2 pounds over. 7, Tappett's Got a Pistol, to be ridden by Richard Aramia.
All right.
Richard Aramia on the 7, Tappett's Got a Pistol, plus 3 pounds.
I'll hit the mute button. So anyway, yeah, Harry, what number are we? Let me look. We are the 4. So let me refresh this. Here, let me share this real quick. It's just a 75 non-2 life. We're going 7 panels again. So they don't have the rider change yet, but yeah, we put the hood on this filly last time and she responded well. And this is just a non-2 life event. I would like to get her on turf. But we'll see. We'll see what she can do here. Now, right now we're 5-2. The 6 is the chalk. Good afternoon. Had your family horse at Hawthorne yesterday. Sweet. Yeah, I got in the winner's picture. We got bet a little bit. I mean, I had a $200 win bet, but I didn't expect us to go off at even money. But my brother's making a name for himself, so people are starting to catch on. All of his horses look great, and they're all running well. All right, let's hit the volume here. Whoops. Oaklawn and LoneStar compete for the best music, pre-race music. Maybe Marco will join us. I don't know. And if you guys are looking for coffee with Dew, it's Father's Day, so Justin will not be joining in today for that show, but we'll resume it next week. That was my brother, Trainer Danny. You show us everything you got. Baby, that's quite a lot. And you drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. Marco is still in a church meeting, so he won't be joining in. But maybe he can get away. We'll see. Well, there she is. She looks pretty good. Typically, we saddle her out there because she gets a little goofy. She really went nuts at Oaklawn with the paddock, everybody looking down on her. So we started saddling her outside. But she looks pretty calm out there right now. I can't bet. It's in Texas. But my Texas peeps, you guys can bet.
Happy Father's Day to everybody joining us here at LoneStar Park at Grand Prairie. To all the dads, it's a great day to be a dad, and this is the day we have fun. Sometimes get in trouble for pushing too much fun too far, but thank you to all the dads joining us here this afternoon. A great day to be here at LoneStar Park. 10 race card coming up this afternoon. Great turf racing, some dirt racing. My name's Dave Appleton. I'll be down here in the saddling paddock area as always. I'll take a look at each and every race. I'll pick out a couple of horses that I think fit the conditions, that hopefully I can find you a couple of live ones along the way. That being said, we kick it off. 7 furlongs on the main track. Claiming race for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upwards, that have never won 2 career races lifetime. The claiming price, $7,500. Looking over this field at this 7 furlong distance, the 6, Gypsum, drops into this spot, comes off of 2 turf races in which she ran the last 2 outs, one here at Lone Star Park, won in Allowance Company down at Sam Houston. The race before that, in Allowance Company, going 1 mile and 70 yards, she ended up fifth. In that spot, she stalked the pace and then faltered a little bit down the racetrack. Shortens back up now into the 7 furlong race, and I think on the class drop, I think she figures to get a pretty good stalking trip around the racetrack. Public already zeroed in on her at 9-5. I think with the look at her numbers, I think she figures to stalk and be a late closing pouncer in this spot. The 4, Catholic Sue, she comes in off of a win last time out, won by 9 at this level in a maiden 7,500. Now she goes up in class into her next condition, the non-winners of 2. So she's facing winners for the first time. This is going to be a little tougher assignment. The last race was excellent. She handled it very well. Distance, we know, is not a problem. Should stalk. Plenty of speed in the race, so she should get a good trip around the racetrack. Class rise is the biggest thing she has to overcome. Then the 5, Back in Charge. Daughter of Will Take Charge comes up into this spot. Last time out, third, going a mile at this exact same level. You can look back through her form. She's been pretty consistent at this level and distance. So I think when you go back through her form, now in this spot should be another closer that should run on well late. Little surprised to see her at 12-1. I think she's very, very live from a long chalk perspective. In the 3, Catherine Blaze, comes up into this spot, third last time out. The race before that, she was fourth. They claimed her out of that spot, comes right back. Should come from the back of the pack. A lot to like about her. 6, 4, 5, 3 in the opener. Good luck with your selections and have a wonderful afternoon here at Lone Star Park.
Okay, well, I haven't heard if they made a change at jockey for Catholic Sue because I heard Harry Hernandez wasn't riding, but my formulator still says that she's in there. Let me look at my advanced wagering site here. See if they made a change. Oh, actually, can't do that. Texas, what am I smoking? So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Steve, it's going to be in Villa Park. Villa Park. Crazy Pour. For the Hawthorne Invitational. So if anybody locally, I don't know if anybody locally is watching from Texas, if anybody can tell me if Harry Hernandez is still riding, I'd like to know. Riders up.
Turned away from it all like a blind man. Sat on the fence, but it don't work. Keep coming up with love, but it's so slashed and torn.
There you go.
Shane Wigley with the call to the post for the first race on the fast main track at 7 furlongs. Number 4, Catholic Sue, is being ridden by Leandro Goncalves.
Goncalves. He's pretty good.
Please note our tote board was taken out by a storm a few weeks back.
Oh.
So please refer to the infield Actronics board and our television monitors for minutes to post and your win odds. And we appreciate your cooperation, and please wagering early, 5 minutes to post for race 1.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to Harry today. Maybe he got sick. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Maybe after this race, we'll dive into a couple of races at Saratoga or Santa Anita. I don't know. We'll take a peek. Or Hawthorne. Maybe we'll look at something at Hawthorne. I don't know yet. There she is.
We used to chase that Chattanooga freight, couple of kids in a Chevrolet, catch a little lemon across the tracks, sipping on something from a paper sack. You hang your shirt on that maple limb, slipping through the moon to the river bend. Wasn't very long, I was jumping in. I guess I'm still doing now what I was doing then. Chasing you like a shot of whiskey, burning, going down, chasing you like those goodbye taillights, headed west anywhere out of this nowhere town. Chasing that freedom, chasing that feeling that got gone too soon. Chasing that you and me, I only see in my review. Till I'm laying here tonight, holding someone new. Still chasing you, still chasing you. You always used to talk about LA. Heard you got as far as Santa Fe. Well, you know I tried to track you down. I only got as far as Guitar Town. Singing about a girl I used to know. That I haven't given up, I'm just on your radio. Chasing you like a shot of whiskey, burning, going down, chasing you like those goodbye tail lights. Headed west to anywhere out of this old wet town. Chasing that freedom, chasing that feeling that got gone too soon. Chasing that you and me, I only see in my review. Yeah, I'm laying here tonight, holding someone new. Still chasing you, still chasing you. Chasing you like a shot of whiskey, burning, going down, burning, going down. Chasing you like those goodbye tail lights. Headed west to anywhere out of this old wet town. Chasing that freedom, chasing that feeling that got gone too soon. Chasing that you and me, I only see in my review. Yeah, I'm laying here tonight, holding someone new. Still chasing you, still chasing you, still chasing you, still chasing you.
The fillies and mares are approaching the gates of race.
All right, here we go. Here we go. The family horse. It'll be kind of cool to see her win. There she is. Be kind of cool to see her win 2 in a row here. She's a nice big filly. She's just a little crazy, but she's starting to put things together. Carl's done a good job with her, with Lady J. So, and we had another horse with Carl that got claimed, Stoic Luna. She ran a nice second to a 3-year-old stakes horse.
They're arriving at
All right, here we go.
Post time for the first of our Father's Day races, first of 10 on the fast track.
Let's see this race. How much
2-to-1
speed?
shots. Catholic Sue and Gypsum as they get set to load. Currently, the slight favorite by win money wagered is Gypsum. We'll see what happens once the final wagering is imported.
There's not a lot of speed in here.
Moving into line.
I think the 7 might be dangerous at 12-1.
Candy. They load 2 at a time.
That's just me, but
to speed up the process. Back in charge, Gypsum is in. Elena May, Catherine Blaze. This group lining up quickly. Art Queen, just one more to go. Catholic Sue. All in line. They're off.
well, she broke good.
Good start for Elena May toward the outside. Leopard Bait is sprightly.
I
right
figured
up
the 7
inside.
would be up there,
Gypsum
but Catholic Sue's on the muscle.
Right there from between horses, Catholic Sue as they race out of the chute. Up front here is Elena May, and she is drawn clear here by 2.5 to Catholic Sue. Leopard Bait, Gypsum is settling fourth. Up on the outside, 2 to 3 wide in the yellow. Just inside of her is Back in Charge. Then a gap of 2 to Art Queen and Catherine Blaze. And Cape Town Candy trails the field
run her
into the
down.
far turn. Elena May, Floyd Wethy Jr. carving out the pace here. Catholic Sue is in pursuit. Leopard Bait is racing in third, and then comes Back in Charge in fourth.
I figured the 7 would be
Art
tough
Queen
with
is
no
fifth,
speed in here, but
and
let's see if
Gypsum
we
is
can run her
hopelessly
down.
placed on the inside. She is under a full ride midway on the turn.
I think
and
we're
is
looking
racing a
good. I think we
distance
got her
6.
collared. Let's see if we
And
can
then
hold off the
comes
closers.
Catherine Blaze and Cape Town Candy. They're at the head of the
go.
stretch, and Catholic Sue up to take over the lead. Elena May has had enough
fight
toward
off
the
that.
inside. Here comes Art Queen in the pink.
Got to fight
Art
that one
Queen
off.
gaining ground. Art Queen heading toward the lead.
Oh, that one blew
Catholic
right past
Sue
us.
has been defeated. Here's Catherine Blaze gaining up the inside, but Art Queen
Hang on for
starts
third.
out the day with a 4-1 win and a 4-length victory at that. Over Catherine Blaze, well back to Catholic
Third place
Sue
check.
and back in charge.
All right. Well, I think I would like to try her on turf now, as long as she didn't get claimed. And maybe a
Please
little
retain
longer.
all wagering tickets until the results are official and you see payoffs. First, number 8, Art Queen. Second, number 3.
But, you know, she faced
Blaze.
winners for the first time, and
Third,
that wasn't
4,
too bad.
Catholic Sue. Fourth, number 5, back in charge. 8, 3, 4, 5.
Let me see the fractions on that real quick, because
In a winner's time of 1 minute 25.40 seconds.
The leader just died. 23 flat and 46 flat. That's pretty quick for this level, especially at 7 panels. So the pace setter died, and Catholic Sue chased her and faded to third, but hung on for a piece. The 7, I think, ran dead last. So not a bad effort. I mean, 46 flat at 7 panels for 75 non-2 lifers. That's pretty quick.
Coming up in a couple of weeks on Saturday, June 29th. It's Dollar Day here at Lone Star Park.
But that was a good effort. I like how she's been running. She's
general admission,
been in the race the last
Pepsi,
2.
hot dogs, popcorn, and beer, all for just $1. Music from Emerald City's Elevation and the Summer Turf Festival. 4 stakes on the turf, all taking place right here, Saturday, June 29th.
Finishing time, not bad for this level, actually. 125, and I mean, it's not good, but they came home slow. 3/4 time was good for this level, and like I said, the internal fractions were pretty quick. 7 spit the bit and ran last. But something to build on. Okay, let's see. Just watched. Sorry, buddy. Nah, I thought it was a good effort. We don't have to be sorry, Parker. Yeah, she tried to get in there and win it.
Race 1 is official. In the winner's circle, Art Queen.
If you guys want to look at something else, let me know. Other than
Queen
that,
is a filly
happy
by
Father's Day, and I'll
Belmont
sign
winner
off.
Tonalist from Don't Stop, Quit, No. Bred in Kentucky and owned by Santiago Alarcon of Cedar Creek, Texas. Domingo Chacaltana, the winning trainer. Time 125.40 seconds. Post time in 20 minutes for race 2. Floyd Wethy Jr. on the 5 Mongolian B in the second race. Second race begins a pick 3 sequence. We had 2 claims out of the first race. 2 $7,500 claims. Number 3, Catherine Blaze, goes to trainer Steve Asmussen. And the winner, Art Queen, goes to trainer Mark Hibden.
So Art Queen got claimed. That was it. Thanks. I always appreciate your shows. Yeah, this is just kind of like a little short show here, just to show the family horse that nobody can see. So I thought I'd put it on here. So yeah, Steve, if you're going to be in the Hawthorne Invitational, say hello. I'll be there. Crazy Poor Lake Villa, or Villa Park, excuse me. If you're going to be joining us for the tournament. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much it. Short show, short and sweet. I will see you guys next week with some content. You guys have a happy Father's Day and enjoy the rest of the Sunday. And we'll talk soon.